Without further ado, CP Sizzle.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Another thing, I just found out today that RSVP means some French shit, which is stupid as fuck. Why not just say, you know what I'm saying, reserve? It means reserve, voulez-vous, please. The fuck? Reserve, please. We're doing French shit in America. Only thing French in America I want is fries, my nigga. And toast. And onion soup. And dressing. Anything else French I like? French fries, French onion soup, French dressing, French toast. Yeah, not no French reservations though. Get that bullshit up out of here, nigga. This is the United States of fucking America, bitch. Welcome to the greatest fucking land on the goddamn planet. What is wrong with you? I've been to other lands on the planet. The only thing about America that isn't great, I wouldn't say the only thing, but one of the things about America that isn't great is the food. Besides that, we winning in every aspect. Beautiful shit here. Jungles other places, jungles here. It's waterfalls and forests and mountains and all that shit here too. The United States of America is vast and a beautiful land. My homeland. Fuck that French shit. Sorry for my rant. Real fuck
those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Ho, ho, ho.
And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt
get your
for the
horny
first time
ass
this
skunk
afternoon.
and you leave my country, you hear me?
Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called
Take
on twice.
the horny skunk out here trying to fuck all my cats. You leave my great land, you French man.
When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it though today, considering what he's up against. He told us
You know who else wants the ball today?
that he should be able to dominate and get a lot
You
of
guessed
looks.
it.
This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David. Because this receiver is a defense.
No, and this isn't a great secondary.
No, I didn't tell. I'm in my 40s now. I ain't got energy like that no more.
Big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays.
Every day?
Try to play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit.
His name R. Kelly or something? Rise! Well, like I got the energy to fuck every day.
And the Tar Heels come to the line
This
with a new
saga, I wanted to yawn just thinking of that. Yeesh, that's a lot of hard work.
It's Bryant. Hines is tight end. Brings him to the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
I also want to say, I'm mad at my brother-in-law,
I gotta hit
my
those
best
guys
friend.
on the move, on the run, so they can do this.
Why?
They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra
He even
yards.
introduced me to this midlife crisis of mine, which is buying jewelry.
Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up.
I'm not going to call it a midlife crisis. I'm not in the middle of my life, dude.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the
more
running
living
back
to do.
involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go
It's
to
in my
work upfield
40-year-old
and get the first
crisis,
down.
in my 40s.
It's first and 10.
My
from the
mid-40s
38-yard
crisis.
line. toss to throw on
Buying all this jewelry.
Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Good.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line.
It's his fault he introduced it.
And his offense is threatening with a first down.
This defense
So
really is
gonna
on
get
their
it for
heels.
the
They've been
low.
on the field now for a long time
Now
on this
cut the
drive.
middleman
They're
out.
just getting pushed around. At the
Well,
point of
listen,
attack
we went
up
to
front.
the.
We saw
This
it
is how me and Ron. Study. Tam, thank you, man. But we had went to the jewelry store. Try to get the link taken out of one of the rounds. Watch this, right?
You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Now I got my jewelry on. Not all my jewelry, but I had my jewelry on. Ron had his jewelry on. You go into the jewelry store. Now we didn't buy this from the jewelry store. We bought it direct to consumer from the cutting the middleman off. Don't get me wrong. Because we cut the middleman off and we buying it on a trust situation, on the internet type situation, right? I mean, you can find anything if you want to, if you're really looking for it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Ron found the direct-to-consumer shit with the real, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause this really, and that's how they get you, man.
Bear offense on its way to the
You went to the jewelry store, Ron tried to get the link take out, and the motherfuckers was mad. Where'd you get this? How much you pay for this? Man, that's then we looking at how much y'all charge, man. They trying to call our shit fake and shit, and we got weed. That's how much y'all, man, listen. They tried to upcharge us.
Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Thousands. Yes, man, thousands. They tried to upcharge us thousands. I'm like, damn, how is the middleman upcharging like that? Made me think about buying in bulk, because it really ain't that much. Like the bulk price for what we was getting was still less than what they were charging for one at the jewelry store. So, you hear me? So, it's a jewelry game. We done figured it out. No more middleman, no more jewelry stores. Y'all paying, y'all charging me for these lights, for these employees, for these jewelry cleaning machines, for all this equipment y'all got, for these display cases. That's what y'all charging me for. You know what I'm saying? Not just for the jewelry. Figured it out. Direct to consumer. If you want your jewelry. Take a little longer. You gotta be patient. You gotta be trusted. Because the money that you spent is going to, you know what I mean, turn into an actual product that is a real product that is really going to arrive at your home. Some stuff takes a while. Weeks. But once it gets there, you see them GRA certifications that come along with it. Each piece. Now let's say I got, like Ron got to set some earrings. My ears ain't pierced. Ron got some earrings. And each earring got a GRA. This wasn't the set, and here's a GRA certification. Now, here's one earring, GRA certification. Here's another earring with the certifications.
Back to pass, it's Bryant.
This is super legitimate.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the
Everything
football.
they got to be diamonds.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Diamonds ain't the only jewels.
Looking to fire. Throw. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field.
That was a bad pass because I really should have went to
this guy can
Unger
run
in that.
shallows,
Yeah.
he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Tar Heels are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Intercepted, and now he's
Tackling him.
And he's wrapped up after a solid
You being too ambitious.
You can tell the quarterback didn't do a good job with his eyes. You got to look people off. You got to make sure you move those safeties with your eyes.
That's all right. That's all right. They ain't gonna do nothing with it.
He didn't do a good job there. The safety capitalized, makes the big INT.
That was me I was trying to get my nigga Tam.
Yeah,
man.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line.
I can't imagine the team going winless.
Nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see
How that happened?
But a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Like I said, man, I can't wait for this game to be over with. Run the ball.
The Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
My running game has been
They'll run for it on 3rd
diminished
and
to
short.
nothing.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Might as well give it to him again. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
With the Heat, always gets
And that's now their 3rd sack at the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down.
Oh, sorry, I just killed a stink bug with my torch.
And the return man will have no chance. The ball sails out of bounds. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. To the air, it's Bryant. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second here. Tar Heels come to the line. You might see a shot play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. It's 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tried to sling it up in there.
Last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep.
Ah, well, that was
And they
there.
won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense...
He'll take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break.
No, I missed that.
And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go
Man.
for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years.
Left side.
What
And
the fuck? He
ball is
got that?
caught. He's inside the 35.
Okay.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. I'm going to move the chains, guys. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leads here today with a big bad W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answer is.
I'm going to show you why I don't run real quick.
From the gun,
Hold on.
give on the inside.
Hold on. Did I just say some shit and do this?
He's loose down the left side. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UNC.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over BYU. We'll circle back if any... This interesting Big 12...
My pick right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bring in the heat. And they get to the 45.
front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And he's knocked down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. That's the kind of way they can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Runs through the tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Get him.
He's gonna
Get
take
him.
off. Still on his feet at the
Are you
45.
fucking
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Are
The
you
Golden
fucking
Bears are moving
serious?
quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cal. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old. At
All
the
right,
park
King.
with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running
Think
by
of
a
garbage.
guy, I'm looking back,
Think of
locating
a
the
key.
football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half down
We think of garbage. Think of a key.
Team 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Oh, I got the same fucking head.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get her across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one. But there he goes! Across the 50-yard line on a huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back open in the middle. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line of the game. He knew he was going to have have to pay the price, and he did, but the reward is the first down.
Yep, and he hung in there just long enough, Reese. I think he did a really good job hanging there, finds the running back. And listen, when you choose to blitz, now you got to tackle my guy in space. Running back does a great job getting the first down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Throws toward the end zone.
Come on, hungry for some pass though, B.
It just trickled through his fingers.
It's right in
You
your
got to be
fucking
careful
hands.
if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
And I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
Touchdown, Tar Heel! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The play-action fake.
Nice,
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The Tar Heels with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. From the gun, the running back has it. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to
continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on 20. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive.
He's loose. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for him.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Bryant. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most times in those slot positions.
Out across the 45, out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
He has a resounding 0 clean, decisive one-on-one victories over Vegeta. Not one. Their very first battle on Earth.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
His body shattered from the strain of using the Kyle Ken.
A handoff, keep working on that clock. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
He and his friends survived by the skin
Well,
of
the
their
defense
teeth.
finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on 2nd down.
But he doesn't use it to finish Vegeta. He uses it to
Wants to go up top.
gap between them. But he still did.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop. It's not a little bit of time to get to that 1st down mark.
Another instance was
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It is complete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground.
If he's stronger, he can achieve points first. He can be the one the universe calls on. But he doesn't
A lot
beat
of work to do
Vegeta,
as
and
this
that's
drive
also
will start from the 16-yard line.
every time Goku fights somebody, say beat Frieza, Frieza's stronger than Vegeta, and Goku beat Frieza, so we assume
They'll start this
that
drive going
Goku
to the
could beat
air.
Vegeta, but he never
It's
really
complete
does.
to the left.
Same with Cell.
And they pick up just a
This
few
is
on
the
that
story.
completion.
Vegeta is always one of them.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
But I don't think, at least,
Back to pass on
that
2nd
Goku is
down.
beating him.
out the tight
Has
end.
it really beaten them?
The offense will
Vegeta
have
has
to
more
use its
W's.
first timeout of the half. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
And then he still won at the end.
They'll try to run for it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down.
Nice.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Hello, Sammy.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught him.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's incomplete. It's on 4th down, is to no avail. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Dropping back, it's Bryant. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through
The fuck was that?
That's number 15 on the year.
What in the literal fuck was that?
Return, but what a play by this defense to get... Now they'll run the draw.
It was a touchdown. I don't know what the
You
fuck
want to make
that
sure to
was.
maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David.
Bears. Single game sack record. Yeah, my recruiter. Y'all think I was slick, huh? I thought y'all was good or something from the kids. Never that. Well, you never did nothing. Oh, shit. Still, you didn't play the West. Next week I play Rip. Let's see if I'm right. CFB, Team Sketty. Yep. Number 2 Virginia Tech, 545 at VT. I'm on the road my last 2 games. There's a lot right here. Let's make it happen. Alright, my boys, I'll let y'all next time. Probably sooner than later.